Let us start by rolling our shoulders. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Big circles. Okay, change direction, bring it the opposite way. Three, two, one. Okay, jump ahead. Little circle, and all the way to the front, bring it back. All the way around and all the way back. We're going to go one more each direction. Okay, from there, hands on the hips. Big circle. When we get to the front, bring it back, opposite way. Make sure we're moving through those hips all the way around, all the way back. Two, and one. From there, let's bring our feet together. Bend the knees slightly, so our hands underneath, keeping our back straight, and a little circle with the knees. Okay, so a little circle around, a little circle back. So we get a nice little circle here, either way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there, let's go onto the toe. A circle around, and a little circle back. Try to move our ankle as much as we can around and back. Now we're going to go one more direction. And out to the opposite side, so around and back. And we'll go one more each direction. Okay, from there, we're going to come to our mat, okay? What we're going to do is, we are going to just curl all the way down, okay? So, we're letting our head hang, letting our body hang. We should feel a stretch on the back of our legs, maybe down to our feet. Just hang as low as we can. Don't worry how low that is, and we're just hanging completely. Down, hanging below. Make your head go heavy, let your hands go heavy. Now we're going to bring our hands down to the mat if we can. Okay? Again, stretching the hamstrings a little bit. Don't worry if your knees are bent slightly. If you can straighten your knees, great. If you can't, don't worry. Fingers underneath your toes. See if you can stretch your knees out a little bit more. Extend them. If you can, don't worry. Just stay where you are. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take a step out with your feet. Or with your hands, sorry. I'm going to step out once more. I'm going to step out again. So we're coming towards a plank position. And we're going to step out once more into the plank. So we're into a high plank position here. And from there, we're going to bring one leg around. So outside the hands. So one knee is out forward And we're just going to drop that bottom knee or that back knee just to the ground. Stretching out the front of our thigh here in our hips if you can. Pop your elbow inside your knee and just push it out slightly. Just opening up our hips. If you're comfortable to do so, you can put your hand up onto the knee and push out a little bit more. Don't force it though, we don't want to force it. And we're going to bring it back in. We're going to step that foot back, up into that plank position. We're going to bring the other foot around. And like that, you can drop the knee. Try to heel out. If you can put your hand onto the knee and push it out further. If you don't feel comfortable doing so, don't. Stay the way it is. Remember, we don't want to force anything here. Okay, bring it back. Hands to the mat. Lift up into that plank position. We're going to slowly lower to the floor. Hands either side of our body. Just push up as comfortable as possible as is for you. And look up towards the ceiling. From there, let's sit back onto the heels and pull the hands forward. Done that for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. So we're into a box position here. We're going to drop the head, tuck the hips, push back up towards the ceiling. Push as high as you can, all the way back down and look up. Tuck the hips, push back up. And look up. Just tucking each time. All the way back up. Back down. Imagine there's a string in between your back, pulling up towards the ceiling. All the way back. I'm going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, let's bring ourselves back and we're going to roll our shoulders around and roll them forward. So it's really, really important. Sometimes it's really hard to do as well because we're not used to moving our shoulders the whole way around. Roll for 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Okay. From there, we're actually going to walk our legs forward, okay? We're actually going to tuck our toes underneath our feet and sit back onto our heels. So sitting up tall, just sit back as far as you can, putting your weight onto the toes to stretch out the feet. Keep our upper body up tall. And we're just leaning on our toes. If you can sit back onto it, do. If you feel too uncomfortable to do so, don't do it. You might find one foot is tighter than the other. You might find it very uncomfortable to sit back onto them. Don't worry, just hold for as long as you can. And if you need to, come a bit forward. And then just come back over it again. Just so it's comfortable for you. And if you feel you need a break, come forward again. Take the pressure off. And then come back. And that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it back to the box position. We're going to do a little pigeon stretch here, so it's great for the hips and for the glutes. From this position, we're going to slide one leg up, turn your heel or turn your toe as far to the opposite side hand as you can, and slide the leg back. From there, if you need to turn your foot more, you can. If you can't turn it anymore, just stay where it is. And we're just going to sit into this stretch here first. From there, if you come down onto your forearms, do, if you can. And also, if you feel comfortable, do so. Walk your hands out further and bring your forward to the mat. Just breathing. Okay, from there, let's slowly come back up. We're going to come onto our forearms first. Then we're going to come up onto the palms of our hands. We're going to tuck our toe from behind, lift up, and we're back into the box position. Now from there, let's slide that other foot forward. We're going to turn our toe as much as you can. Remember, one side might be harder than the other. Don't worry, that's normal. And we're going to slide back into that first. First sliding back into that position. And coming down onto our forearms. If you're comfortable, do so. Remember, you don't have to go into any of these. If you're not comfortable, you can stay where you are. And then walk out forward to the mat. Again, remember, you don't have to go this far if you're not comfortable, do so. From there, let's walk back up onto the forearms. Back up onto the palms of the hands. Tuck the toe, and we're back up into our box position. Okay, so one last one here before we go onto our side. We're going to step one foot back, and we're just going to push our heel towards the floor. Stretch out our calf a little bit, jump and down. Push back as far as you can and back up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the side. Again, we're just pushing back slowly. We're not forcing it. We don't want to go too far here. Just go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Okay. I'm going to line our side, supporting our head with our hand on the bottom. Legs nice and straight, and we lift one leg up and slowly lower. So exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Aim is to keep this as controlled as possible as we do this. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. 4, 3, 2, and one more up. Slowly lower. From there, we're going to go into little circles here. So we're going to lift that heel right up again. Now we're going to do little circles with our heel. So just small ones. We shouldn't be rocking back and forth. If you're starting to rock, make the circle smaller. Controlling ourselves all the way around. Breathing the whole time. Now we're going to go the other way. Again, nice slowly around. And from there, we're going to hold at the center for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly lower. We're going to bring that knee, bend it, and bring it across the body. Go straight across the body here, and we're going to pop the opposite leg. We're going to push the inside of that foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Push up as high as you can, slowly lowering. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. We're going to bring it over onto the opposite side. So we're lying over on the other side now. Same thing, supporting our head with our hand, lifting our leg up, slowly lowering. Exhale up, inhale, lower. Exhale up, and slowly lower. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Gonna lower down. From there, let's lift up, and we're going to do a little circle with our heel again. Again, we're not rocking back and forth as we do this. A little circle. And bring the other way. From there, we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. We're going to bring that leg, bend it over. Bottom leg, and exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Bottom leg, just up and back down. Lift up, inhale, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one up and back down. Okay, we're going to flip over onto our back here. The first thing we want to do on our back is make sure there's no gap between our back and the ground. So core is nice and tight, back is pressed in, and we're going to lift one leg up to 90 degrees and back down. So we're aiming to use our hip flexor here. You will probably feel this in your hamstring, which is back the leg a little bit. Lift up and lower. So lift all the way up, slowly lower. Up. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And back down. We're going to the side now. So lift up and lower. Again, make sure that back stays in contact with the mat the whole time we're doing this. You don't want your back to rise, so we're keeping our core tight and the movement is just coming through our hip flexor each time. Should feel a good burn here. You might find side in your back as well. In your hamstring, that's okay. Sometimes these muscles get tight and can cause lower back stiffness, so by activating them, you can actually kind of release the pain in your back. Four, 3, 2, we've got 1 to go, up and back down. Okay. From there, we're going to keep that back flat. Okay, back is pressed into the mat. Feet are now at a 90-degree angle. We're going to push one leg out and bring it back in. Keep the other one at that 90-degree angle. Keep the back pressed into the mat. Two more. And one more. And bring it back. Opposite side now. Push out and back in. Again, that back doesn't rise off. Push out as far as we can. Slow back in. Breathe through each rep as well. It's only going to be hard if you don't breathe. I'm going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back. Okay, bring our feet to the ground. You need to move your hips around. We're going to bring our heels up into our chest. And just roll a little bit around side to side. Moving that lower back around a bit. Do a little circle. Circle it away. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Right, let's bring our feet together, feet to the floor. Okay, heels are pressed together. Legs are as wide and low as you can. And we're going to press up and lower, press up and lower. Squeezing the glutes to lift up, slowly lower. Remember, our knee shouldn't rise. We do this knee should stay in side position. This is coming from our glutes. And do 10 more. Two more. 10. Hold it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Let's sit up. From there, we're going to bring our legs right in front of us. We're going to sit up, inhale, so we're nice and tall, inhale, and exhale, fold forward over our knees. Our aim here is to get our hands to the floor and get your elbows to the mat even better. But we're not reaching for our feet. We're not trying to get as far down our feet. We're actually just trying to get our elbows to the floor, drop our head, let our spine stretch out. You will feel a stretch on the back of the legs. That's normal. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, drop down. Once more, inhale, exhale, drop down. Stand there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly come back up. Sitting up fully, shoulders are back. We're going to come over onto our knees here. So we're going to bring one leg forward and one leg back. Okay, we're going to squeeze our glute from behind. I'm just going to come forward as far as we can. Try to push that knee over the toe. And there, so you can go a little bit forward. And if you can, go a little more forward. Don't worry if you can't, just stay where you are. We don't be going up on our toe to go forward. So we don't want to be going up like this. We want to keep our foot flat if we are moving forward. Open up the front of our leg here. Now from there, if you can, you're going to grab your back heel and pull up towards your bum. If this is going to make you lean forward like this, don't do it. And if it's going to get your hamstring cramping, don't do it either. Make sure you can stay up tall while doing so. Now we're holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go and swap it over opposite side. Again, same thing. Squeeze the glute, push forward, keep our head up, our body up, and as far forward as you can. Hold it there first. Don't force it. Yeah, you can go a little bit further. And don't worry if you can't. It's going to be quite tough. From there, can you see if you can pick up your back leg? Remember, don't worry if you can't. Just pull in towards your bum. Hold, make sure you don't fall over as well. Might get a little bit wobbly here. You're holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Standing up. Let's interlock fingers behind our back. So we're interlocking, lift up as high as we can, sticking our chest forward and keeping our head up. From there, let's interlock our fingers, push them forward and away from ourselves. Push the shoulder blades as far apart as you can. From there, let's push right up overhead, up toward the ceiling. Lean over to one side. Bring it back to center. Over to the other side. Bring it back to center. Let it go. And you're done. Well done. Great work today.